Alright, I am back with another Destiny video, but this one is going to be a little different because it is Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to make like a kind of weird, sort of savvy video about why I'm thankful for Destiny. And I know that sounds really cheesy, and how can you be thankful for a video game? This is a game I've been covering for years now, since its inception. You could say I'm a D1 alpha veteran, as some like to claim. But to me, this past year especially, it has really been a help. Obviously, I don't need to go into how awful 2020 is. I know I have had it better than most people, as I still have a job. I have not, however, been able to really see family at all, really see friends at all, and everyone's working from home, and I've always kind of worked from home, but even that is scaled kind of back, and I don't, talk to anyone all that much. Today, here on Thanksgiving, we're not celebrating, really, essentially at all. My wife is on call, possibly having to go into the hospital in case someone calls in sick, which seems likely, and then so it's me and the pup, and that's kind of it. And this just kind of reminds me how important Destiny as a game and Destiny as a community has been to me this year and in previous years. I say this often in my articles, but it's a game I've really never seen anything like. And I know everyone kind of has like their game, like that might be, World of Warcraft for some people or The Sims for some people, but I never really had that until Destiny. Like, I had games I played a lot. Like, I probably have several thousand hours into Super Smash Bros. 64 from my youth, but Destiny has been different, and it's been an ongoing experience that has evolved over 2 games and 5 expansions, 6 expansions. I've lost track. And DLC, and now the seasons and the ongoing stuff, and it's essentially become like a parallel world to me, and one that I'm always trying to keep up with and follow, and that has allowed me to kind of carve out this niche as a content creator. That, I mean, I started making videos now, but it's mostly been through writing, in terms of writing a literally daily column about Destiny, which I can't even imagine doing that about any other game. It's something where there's always something to talk about, and before this becomes like an overly love letter to Destiny, obviously, like, at least half, probably 70% of my articles are complaining about something or another Destiny's doing wrong. So it's it's not always positive, but that is one aspect I'm thankful for is Bungie. Not only how diligently they work on the game, but how they are able to absorb criticism, both from me and far more virulent criticism from people that is probably undeserved, and it gets pretty intense and bad. But for me, they've always been very receptive to feedback I've given them. I have probably the best relationship with Bungie and their comms team of any game. And it would have been easy in a parallel universe, in a parallel game that I criticized so much, like to just get blacklisted, which has literally happened for other games. So they've been great. I really enjoyed the community. The game has helped grow not only my readership, but on Twitter especially, it's really fun to get to a point where I can just post like something that is just complete nonsense to anyone who doesn't play Destiny, like a meme or a joke, and then have like 1,000 people like it, because that's the audience I built up, and like everyone already automatically knows what I'm talking about. And it's also allowed me to do things like start a YouTube channel, and like some people work for years and years and years to get 20,000 subscribers, but I got that in like 2 months or something, and that is thanks to you guys in the Destiny community being so supportive, and the game itself being so interesting. It's something people want to talk about, and I owe literally a huge part of my real life to my Destiny coverage, and the views that translates into money, which I use to pay for things like my cool TV over there and this place. And it is, I cover a lot of things, but it is by far the game I've probably gotten the most views from over the course of my writing career, just because I've covered it so much and because people have been so engaged with the content. And then finally, I just enjoy playing it. I look forward to pretty much every reset unless I know something is not going to happen, like later in the season when things die down. But there's really nothing that gets me more excited than a new Destiny release, and that could be anything from a huge expansion like we just saw, or something as stupid as Dot Watch from the bunkers when I was tracking the pyramids moving every week, and like I can write an article about Dot Watch and like 80,000 people will read it and be like, ah yeah, Dot Watch, like so exciting. And it's just, it can be like a joke, but that's the point. It's like you're so embedded in the community now, and you get to meet all these great fans and great creators. And I know there's always Destiny drama in the community, in the creator community, but I will say I have met some of the nicest people I've ever met online through that are Destiny creators, and they have been extremely open and welcoming to me, even though I'm not technically the same kind of creator. I'm, someone who writes for Forbes of all places, like, but everyone has really embraced me, and that's why you see me on podcasts and stuff, and like people have reached out to get me on things like that, and that has been great, especially when I'm already kind of isolated because of my job, and I've always worked from home, but now in 2020, like there's nothing I like more than hopping on a podcast and getting to talk about Destiny with friends for an hour or two. So that's been fun. I'm thankful for my breach light, which is the best gun in the history of Destiny. Now I could list a bunch of like in-game things, but I think you get the idea. In short, I mean, it's been a very important game to me in many ways, and the community has been important. The creators have been important. Bungie has been important. This is both for kind of feeling a sense of belonging to a community, which I've never experienced in gaming, and also just a pastime I genuinely enjoy. People always ask, like, can you still have fun playing video games? Like, is that even possible when you cover them for work? And for me, it depends on the game, but Destiny I am almost always having some degree of fun with, and that is not really changed over 7 years. Like, it's gotten better, it's gotten worse. It ultimately, I think, is a lot better than it used to be, and they've come a long way. I never thought this would be like a decade-long franchise like they were promising. That just seems so unrealistic, and we've seen so many games try and fail to set something like that up since then, but they're going to do it. I mean, by the time we get to Lightfall, which is already planned, that'll be 10 years, I think, and I mean, I don't imagine they're just going to fully drop the franchise after that, so this could be something that carries with me for a long time. And I love, a lot of video games, but there's nothing quite like Destiny and its ongoing community and narrative and content. And I will keep criticizing it whenever I need to and whenever something needs to be fixed. But overall, it's been a great experience. It's why I have this channel, even if I may expand it in time. And it's why all of you are watching me say this in the first place. So thanks to all of you who are watching. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving with your family, or not with your family if you can't see them. And I will see you with some more normal videos and articles tomorrow, next week, as things continue. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.